Hey guys, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. I tried to make daily videos again. It has been a while. It's been raining out day all day, so I couldn't make like some cool BMX footage at skate park or the BMX track. So instead, I'm making this video. Um, Today, I just wanted to talk a bit more about the whole Ultrasabers debacle that's ongoing at the moment, and I mean, I've been already discouraging buying from Ultrasabers in the last few years, actively on YouTube, on Facebook, etc. Um, but now it seems to be that the majority is latching on to the whole issue. It's kind of funny to see that these other people that collect lightsabers and make a lot of YouTube content always were on the side of Ultrasabers by mainly defending them and saying, well, they're very good if you're on a tight budget, etc., etc., etc. So I was always like 0 to 1 behind because my argument was always like, yeah, you're too negative, you're bitching, you're complaining. Ultra Sabres has its place. You have the expensive stuff, but you also have the really affordable stuff. But I was my opinion was always, and it still is, the hilts themselves are fine, but the electronic quality is just super poor, and I always thought the customer service was shit already. As I experienced it myself, like almost 6 years ago when I first bought my first Ultra Sabers, they broke super fast. I did immediately advise Emery, hey, listen, maybe you should get like a sort of chassis before I even knew what chassis were for lightsabers. Before even I've seen any 3D printed chassis, etc., because that's really something of the last couple of years. And I mean, nothing was done with all the suggestions, etc. And Emery just stopped responding and whatnot. And that was already like 2015 or something like that. So, and then I made, you can find back the videos. You can find back my videos about Alta Sabers dating back to 2015. So, it's not like I'm telling something new here. But it's funny that all these bigger uh, Reddit groups and other Facebook pages and whatnot suddenly starting to boycott Alta Sabers. Um, I would say it's way too late. Way too late. There's been plenty of people that run YouTube channels, etc., that has been promoting them and basically upselling them as being cool, nice lightsabers to collect, etc. And they might be still that product for quite a bit of people, but so many more people now are being just locked out on their orders and having poor customer service and whatnot experiences with Ultra Sabers that I'm like, yeah, but that was already like 5 years ago. It's nothing new. Um, I always stated that Ultra Sabers to me is an impulse buying product. Like people that are getting onto Facebook, on YouTube, etc. They see a cool lightsaber, they've seen the movies, they love Star Wars, and they never really thought they would own a custom lightsaber, or it's just something that just came up in their mind. Like, what should I do with my money? Cool, Ultra Sabers, cool. They make lightsabers. Let's get a couple of them and they just order it on the spot. $200, $500, $700 grab bags, mystery bags, all in the mix, and they get piss poor products in my opinion. But it always has been like that. I've always been complaining about the soundboard, etc. The best in the market, as Emery always claims it to be. I never was very fond about Emery anyway. The way how he is, the way how he lashes himself out. He did a much better job than Phil Shitterwood from Saberforce, which is an absolute douchebag, douchecano. Personal experience with him. Absolutely dreadful personality, but Emery at least was like in the background, etc. But it's it's not looking good on you if you flaunt all your wealth and the riches you gained from your company, which is absolutely your right to do so if it goes well, and yeah, if good products and happy customers, absolutely go for that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but a lot of people are actually complaining about their products, about their customer services and whatnot. So I always felt like, yeah, Emery is not doing the right thing like that. Although he's not involved like saying really shitty stuff, such as Phil Shitter would tend to do. Again, that guy speaks. His heart is in his mouth, so he always speaks his mind and not always think too much about the repercussions of those things he say. So but that's Phil Isherwood. Anyway, I just want to say with Ultrasabers, I already give up on that long time ago. People gonna buy whatever they want, and they often look at the bottom dollar. So they look at what is the cheapest starting price and the fastest delivery, because I want to have it today. I cannot wait 1 month. I cannot wait 2 months. Hell no, I can't wait 3 months. And that's what you see back on the Reddit pages and Facebook pages. People just don't have any patience, especially the people that buy from Ultrasabers. They have zero patience. They just want to have their order right now. And that's the typical impulse buying mentality. So it's gonna remain to exist. Majority is the silent majority. They will continue buying from Ultrasabers and supporting them. So I don't know. I think it's a bit of in my opinion, this is a very, very, very late reaction to Ultrasabers. It's way too late that the community is now starting to ban Ultrasabers posts and whatnot, as in the discount codes, promotional stuff, questions about lead times about from Ultrasabers and whatnot. Way too late. Way, way, way too slow to respond on that. And I mean, in the end, people just gonna be doing whatever they want. So yeah, you can do it. It might have a certain impact, but at the same time, I'm really skeptical about it at this point, and just say whatever. I mean, Altasaber is going to remain to exist. They're going to still remain selling a lot of lightsabers regardless, and they're just going to get away with it. That's it. They're just gonna get away with it, and people are just gonna keep buying it. Especially, there's a huge market of casual cosplayers, casual Star Wars fans. Their demands are not that high. They do have deep pockets, quite a bit chunk of them. There's a good chunk of them that just want to have this cheap stuff from Altasabers, but there's a really good chunk as well that just are whales and willing to spend boatloads of money on Altasabers, and they don't really want to do research, etc., because they just want to have something quick and fast. And now, so it's gonna stay. So that's my 50 cents. Yeah. The only thing I can say about it is way overdue. What's happening now in these communities without sabers? Way overdue. And yeah, whatever, guys. Whatever. At this point, whatever. If you like Alta Sabers, keep buying from them. Live if you can live with how things are going with Alta Sabers, and you think that's great for you, then just go along. Yeah, do whatever you want, because people have their opinions ready, and not many people derive from their opinions anymore these days. So if they have made up their mind, um, less people tend to listen openly to criticism and are willing to see other people's point of views, and then evolve and grow maybe to a broader understanding of things. So yeah, it is what it is. It's the internet. It's the age of the internet. So people just are ready to have their opinion, and it's a one-way road. So whatever. That was my little 50 cents about it. The whole Ultrasabers debacle. I mean, yeah, we can all agree on certain things. Like some of you guys will completely agree with my view here, and then people that don't agree, they tend not even to look at these videos because they're like, no, you're completely wrong. I'm not gonna try to even debate this. So whatever. It is what it is, guys. I mean, if you're up to buying lightsabers and you're really interested in them, you might be a person that wants to do research. You might not. You might just want to buy a simple lightsaber, and then you end up still with Ultrasabers or Saberfords. It is what it is. I mean, just yeah, do your thing. I would say. I'm outgrown that whole phase now of that gatekeeping, the community safekeeping. Like I want to be the person that wanna keeps everybody safe and making the right choices financially to buy the right products and whatnot. I noticed that it doesn't help at all, and you become pushed into a certain negative spot where the only thing you can do is keeping bringing up dramas and complaints and issues about different saber companies, and you force yourself to be constantly associated with that negativity, which also have a negative impact on yourself and your channel. So yeah, whatever, guys. That's it. That's my 50 cents. Let me know in the comments if you agree or don't agree with what I just said. But yeah, I don't really want to spend much more time on this topic. Either way, I got a couple of lightsabers coming my way to review, so stay tuned for that. And some couple sabers of from the Puck store. So really excited for that. One of those sabers is the new V2 Dark Saber. I'm gonna review it, and I'm super excited for it. I also will be selling those, so if you're interested, especially if you're from Europe, let me know, because I will be selling them domestically, so you don't have import fees within Europe. You have a very cheap shipping cost, just almost local shipping costs from Holland to Germany. Especially Germans have a hard time buying lightsabers overseas, including, for example, the Puck store. Well, guess what? I will be selling their lightsabers, so that will be a way for my German friends to buy stuff from the Puck store through me. As a Dutch person, we are a neighbor, so that's going to be perfect, or anybody else in Europe for that matter. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.